All right, guys, good morning. It is day 2 of our 4-night Bahamian cruise. Today we are arriving in Nassau, Bahamas. It's currently 6:20 a.m. So if you're like me and you love to catch the sunrise, you are going to want to make sure that you are up by 6 o'clock on day 2 of this cruise and that your room is located on port side. Alright guys, so over there we have this really old lighthouse, and as you can see the water is starting to change and turn into that like turquoise blue. Over there you can see it's even clearer by that little island and that huge building off in the distance. I'll zoom in for you a little bit. It's actually Atlantis. And that is our destination down there, guys. That's the dock. So we're pulling into port over there, and then we can officially disembark around 8:30. We're doing a Disney exploration event today, so we decided to book through Disney just because we wanted the security of knowing we would be back on the boat in time. So if you do decide to do activities outside of Disney, just make sure that you're back on the boat before it leaves. So we are actually currently turning. Looks like we're going into another dock, but the boat has definitely significantly reduced its speed. I no longer see any sort of wake coming from the bottom of it at all. Had to pop on my sunglasses, guys. The sun was a little blinding. Completely turned. It looks like we're pulling to a port on the side here. It's so pretty, guys. Hotel over there kind of reminds me of Contemporary. It's funny. It's beautiful. So it looks like we're slowing down now, guys. I don't really see them using engines. So I think they're just kind of letting the boat drift back slowly into position for the dock. These nice sailboats out here. So beautiful. You guys can see, but that part of our boat that sticks off and hangs down, that's the bridge. So that's where all the captains are. I really like this resort right here in front of us. It's like right on the beach. It's really nice. Looks like it's some sort of theater over there. Okay guys, so we just had room service delivered. We have cereal, Raisin Bran. We have apple juice, orange juice, coffee. We have mugs, sugar, creamer, and then in this one we have kind of like a pastry extravaganza. So we have muffins and donuts. So we're backing up a little bit now. We're just lining up to the dock, and I can actually see the Disney Cruise Line emblem down there on the ramp, or one of the ramps to disembark. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys to see that. So one of those stairs or ramps will be put up against the boat. So this is most assuredly our deporting dock. Look at these brightly colored buildings. They remind me of Caribbean Beach Resort at Walt Disney World. You can actually see those guys up there hooking up the tethers. You can see those guys up there hooking up the tethers from the front. And as you can see, we just keep getting closer and closer to the dock here. This is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the moon is still out and about. We are now almost completely up against the dock. I think we're about to touch any minute. There we are. We are officially docked. Stop. We are officially docked at the Bahamas. We are here. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We just pulled into the Bahamas today, and we are headed to the Royal Palace for breakfast. So let's check it out. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Huh? Yeah, I see that. Good morning. So here is my first entree of the day, guys. Fresh fruit, papaya. Looks like it may be strawberries, blueberries. I can't tell what this one is. I think it's papaya. So we'll taste it and see. So this is the Belgian waffle, served with a berry compote with cream, and I got mine with crisp bacon.
Anybody did that one again.
I can't tell if it looks good, but hopefully. So after finishing up breakfast, we headed to the Princess Gathering meet and greet. This is a character experience. Reservations are required. So I would highly recommend, if you're interested in doing this meet and greet, to sign up in the Disney Cruise Line app prior to your cruise embarkation day, or as soon as you board the cruise, immediately going to guest services. There's another cruise ship pulling in, guys. Carnival Freedom. And then down there you can see people disembarking, going ashore to the Bahamas. A little sad though, because I think the old Carnival is gonna block our view of the Bahamas. Nobody is waving to us from the Carnival. I wanted to wave hello to somebody, but I guess nobody wants to say hi to me today.
They will, because they'll be pretty close to me.
So we stopped at Flo's V8 Cafe. It's another quick service option here, right on deck 11. So today's special was pulled pork sandwiches. You can ask for fries. And then this is a plant-based Italian sausage with vegetarian chili. So a vegetarian chili dog. Also got a fruit bowl. and then barbecue chicken pizza. Alright guys, we are getting ready to do our sightseeing Nassau tour. We are headed to a beach, and then we're also going to check out some caves. So let's go.
The building in the back of them is the Senate that has 16 seats that are selected. And you'll find that all of our government official buildings are painted the same. This is our oldest Presbyterian church here on the island.
1810. That's amazing.
Major renovations. Our Governor General sits at the highest office here on the island. He is the representative and the spokesperson for the King. He's also the boss of our Prime Minister, who sits at the second highest office. Now between these two white columns, you're going to see a 10-pounder cannon there. Above that, you're going to see a monument that says Columbus 1492. On top of that monument, and there are no picture taking allowed inside that gallery. Straight ahead, you'll find the St. Francis Xavier's Cathedral. It is our oldest Roman Catholic church. It was built back in the 18th century during our sponging industry. And those structures you'll find it was built back in 1861. It's made completely out of limestone and coral rock. Now because this church is a part of history, we're not allowed to touch the outer exterior of this building. Any renovations to be done has to be done on the inside. So we cannot put any paint on the outside of this building. 10-pounder cannons that are pointed to our Nassau Harbor. And those 10-pounder cannons and that armory belong to our largest fort, which is called Fort Charlotte. You're going to be seeing Fort Charlotte. And you're going to see it there above the hill there to the left. It was built back in 1788 by Lord Dunmore, known as John Murray. Like I said, he was sent there to the islands. Can anyone tell me what happened in the 1920s in the United States?
Prohibition.
Prohibition, yes, you are correct. The Walt Disne Act, when you guys were on 700 islands, is did in keys. And out of those 700 islands, we only have 39 of them that are inhabited, that has people living on them. And ever since they brought this franchise here to our right, is a 15-acre property. It was once owned by actor, comedian, whichever hat he chooses to wear, Dr. Doolittle, Prince of King, from coming to America himself, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy purchased it from over here in the middle of the waters. And that island is known as Balmoral Island. It was once known as Blackbeard's Key. 50% of Balmoral Island is owned by the Prime Minister, works out of a pink and white office. So just here to the left, you'll find the Cecil Wallace Whitfield Center. It is the office of our Prime Minister. It is also known as the Ministry of Finance as well, where our Prime Minister is the Minister of Finance. Bahamas Hotel. It is known as the 18-hole Championship Royal Blue Golf Course. And this golf course was built and designed by an Olympian pro golfer, the GOAT himself, Jack Nicklaus. Early in the morning, late in the evenings, you'll find residents exercising along the tracks there. In the lawn area, you'll find some games playing such as soccer, volleyball, tennis. Coming up to the Rosewood, the Grand Hyatt, which is the two twin towers there to the right, and also the SLS. It is running competition with our #1 resort, the Atlantis Resort on Paradise Island. The yellow lines that we're crossing in the road are letting us know. Just here to our left, you'll find this mint, green, and white building. It is called our Police and Fire Station. Now, all of our police stations here on the island are painted that very same mint, green, and white color, except for the one that's located on Paradise Island that's painted pink and white to match the resort. Gate. Now, beyond that white gate, you're going to see a large home. That home would be the home of Robert Nestor Marley. Robert Nestor Marley. Does anybody know him? You guys may know him as the famous Bob Marley. Yes, this is the Bob Marley Resort Museum and Spa. Now this is the only Bob Marley museum you'll find anywhere in the world. Okay, he came here back in 1976 when he had to fill your jet skis, your yachts, or boats directly in your backyard. Just here to the left. And on a bright sunny day like today, you'll be sitting on your balcony there drinking a cup of Folgers coffee. Over to the right hand side is the entrance from the beach that would lead you right underneath this bridge, straight here into the marina here at Sandy Port. And like I said, all of this property that you're seeing here to the left, just like Disney World, was once only swampland. But that retired American developer saw a vision for this. He decided to purchase it. He still lives here on the island, right here on the island of the property. Now coming up to our immediate right, you'll find this white and green castle. It is called Robert's Castle on the Beach. It was erected back in 2005, and that property sits at a price value of $2.5 million, being a beachfront home. So all of our beachfront home, anywhere on the right hand side, you can purchase starting price from $1.5 million and go up. Of Sean Connery, James Bond, 007. This is the very same home where he filmed that movie Swimming with the Sharks in the swimming pool. It was filmed just here. But he then sold this home and purchased a much larger home further west behind a gated community called Lyford Key. And he stayed there until his death. This very same strip that we're traveling on is where he filmed another one of his movies, the car chasing movie Thunderbolt, and also Casino Royale. Even though I've been talking so much about the Caribbean, we're actually not located in the Caribbean Sea. We're located in the eastern side of the Caribbean Sea, which is in the Atlantic Ocean. That is the Atlantic Ocean that you guys see up there.
You want to go with her? I don't know if I want to go.
Tiny and cute. You want to come up so you can get a better view of it?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So here we are, guys, at the Island Caves. They've been home to indigenous people, they've been home to pirates, and now they're home to bats. You can go and enter down into underneath of the caves, or you can enter over there at the top part, and you can see some of the bats over there as well.
Now Lake Cunningham is our second largest lake. Our largest lake is known as Lake Kalani. You'll find Lake Kalani over to the right, over the edges there. And as you can see, the only way we can get to Lake Kalani is by foot. Now Lake Cunningham is not a saltwater lake, it's not a freshwater lake, but it is called a brackish water lake, which is just a fancy name for salt and freshwater combined. You'll not find any marine life inside Lake Cunningham. There are no fishes in this lake. You really don't have to be staying at the resort to play a game of golf. You can just enter there through those gates, go at the receptionist desk, pay a very small fee of $500 per person just to play a game of golf there. Now here to our left, we're going to enter into the glass doors there at the bottom section.
Alright, guys, here we are, officially at the Bahamas. I'm gonna stick my feet in the water. It's really cold.
to our left, you'll find, over to our right, sorry, you'll find some of the American based restaurants such as Burger King, Pizza Hut, KFC. Even though they're American based, they're all owned by big. Now the fish fry here opens up at 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. And Twin Brothers coming up here to our left was featured in the Food Network, CBS, Top Chef as well. Twin Brothers Seafood and Steakhouse. Coming up at this street to the left, we'll find some souvenirs such as coconuts, sugar canes, and also conch shells as well. And you're all safe here at the fish fry because of this police station coming up to our right. You might say all of our police stations happening in that neighborhood. You will find the one particular Harbor Bay Beach Resort as well. It's America's two-story fast food franchise, McDonald's. So you know, that's what they're having for lunch there at the embassy, probably a museum of slavery and emancipation. During the 18th century, they used to sell slaves out of that building. Such as Tasman International, the Bahamas favorite John Bull is known for their Rolex and Breitling watches, and on the side of them you'll find your David Remington as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's so sad to say goodbye. But this is the end of our tour today on behalf of Avengers.
Dolphin encounters.
I just wanted to show you guys. Here we have the Carnival Freedom, and then right behind that we have our cruise, Disney Dream. If I could show you guys a shot of both of the other activities you can do down here is a Pirates Cruise. Water slide all the way up there, guys, that hangs off the boat. And it is time to get back on the boat. Boarding time is by 4:45. They had hot towels waiting for us to clean off our hands. They also have a hand washing station over there, as well as some towel return. So if you took towels off the boat for your excursions, you can return them there.
I need 3 team captains. People who are making noise, going crazy, going wild, get past Europe. It's an adventure, sure. Okay, is that not what you meant, is it? She said everybody. Yeah. Yay! So what we're going to do, everybody, we have... Oh, thank you for joining us, Peter. Can we have photos with the back? Yes, oh, there you go. Thank you so much. Will you head on back there and I'll get everybody lined up for you? Is that okay? Yeah! What are we going to go for? I'm going to make a line over this side.
So tonight is Royal Palace for dinner. It is an optional dress-up option. So it's going to be things like dress pants, dress shirts for men, dresses, pantsuits for women. You absolutely do not have to dress up, but it is kind of fun to pack a fun, fancy outfit to wear while you're on the cruise. So tonight we're at the Royal Palette for dinner again. This is our rotational dining location.
I don't know, because I'm going to get some stuff on here. We can ask about the
What do you want?
they do offer Shirley Temples as part of your beverage service that you can get, all complimentary. So this is the fried brie cheese. It's served with a chutney. And this is the chilled shrimp and lobster plate with asparagus. And for my second course, I have French onion soup, which is one of my favorite types of soups, so we'll give this a try. So this is the marinated tofu. It's griddled and it's served with zucchini, red peppers, and couscous. This is actually kids' pasta, but adults can get it as well if they're picking. This is turkey meatloaf. It is on the kids' menu, but adults can get it as well. Now it's time for dessert, guys. Here we go.
Put the ice cream on the side, I guess. That's it, because that's ice cream. Whipped cream and shortcake. What's the cream?
Strawberries, vanilla ice cream,
You think about cream?
This is the apple tart with vanilla ice cream, and it looks like it's served with a little cookie biscotti. And then this is the strawberry shortcake sundae, served with shortcake pieces, strawberry vanilla ice cream,
What you get?
and then another little chocolate
Same thing.
medallion. We are back in the Walt Disne Theatre for the Believe show. And like I said in yesterday's video, I can't show you guys the show, but I'll give you a review afterwards. Hi guys, it's Sunshine Squirrel from the future. I wanted to just kind of give you, I guess, 2 cents in my thoughts before closing out this video. So as far as the Nassau Sightseeing Tour, I thought it was fantastic. If you're looking for a way to basically see a lot of the island in a short period of time and have it from a local's perspective, I think you're really going to enjoy this tour. I really like the fact that it was in a van, so it wasn't a ton of walking. So if you have individuals in your party that have limited mobility or can't do a ton of walking, this is a great way for them to see the island. I also love the fact that we actually got to go to a beach, so got to stick our feet in the water while we were at the Bahamas. I would highly recommend this sightseeing tour if it's your first time going to Nassau. In regards to the Believe show, I will say that out of all of the shows on the cruise ship, this was my least favorite. I thought the plot, the storyline was a little bit lacking to me. However, the performances, of course, of the actors were amazing. The sets were fantastic. But I would say probably in the future, if I was to travel on the Disney Dream again, I probably would skip on this show and then maybe use that time to hit up the aqueduct or maybe head to the adults only pool areas. Here is our turn down service art. Looks like it's a bunny with some shades. Yep. He's relaxing. And then our chocolate. Okay guys, so we got room service again. We got a BLT like last time. We have cookies and milk. They also gave us these cute little salt and pepper shakers. And then instead of the BLT, I got the grilled cheese. And typically comes with chips. We got it with fries again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it entertaining, fun, helpful, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!